Pokemon Crystal, me proving to everyone with my magic skills to become a real Pokemon champion, featuring Daisy as my assistant. Enjoy the video! Alright, Rosalina, are you ready to destroy my rival again? Yeah, but before I do that, Daisy, there is one thing I do gotta do. And what is it? Well, I have one more Wilds battle to go, and when I am done, I can hopefully officially evolve you. Oh, can't wait for that. Yep, there's only one more Wilds battle. The thing is, I unfortunately... Okay, that is good. I unfortunately am out of normal moves, so the only two moves I have would be immune to Hoot Hoot, but luckily I have Shadow Ball, which can affect Drowsy. So hopefully, after eventually leveling up, we get... Well, we of course get to level 30, and we learn the move, yep. Well, what move are we going to remove for? Well, you already know what move we're going to remove for this. We don't need Mud Slap anymore. No, Mud Slap sucks. Yep. There we go. And this is why I made it nighttime. Oh, I'm an Umbreon! Yep, you're going to be a defensively bulky and trolly Umbreon. Karen has an Umbreon. And well, Daisy, you are Umbreon too. You can even learn Confuse Ray. Should I use Confuse Ray? Yeah, you should. But what am I removing it for? I don't know. I'm not sure what to remove. Well, Swift is very good because you know what? Remove Shadow Ball. We already have a different Pokemon that can know Shadow Ball. You sure, Daisy? Yeah, we don't need Shadow Ball. Confuse Ray is way better. It's not same type. Yeah, true. Alright, sorry, Shadow Ball. We gotta use Confuse Ray. And this is why I leveled you up so much, because I actually wanted you to be an Umbreon. Now what I'm gonna do is heal in this Pokemon Center. And we're gonna get started on the basement part of Team Rocket. But firstly, there is something else we gotta do. Yep, there is a rival battle with Chelsea. Yeah, but there is also something else we're gonna do. Oh, what is it? We're gonna go to the Pokemart. And by the way, guys, I recently found out off camera, you can actually change the clock by just pressing B select and down. You don't need to do the annoying crystal combination in Perfect Crystal. Yeah, do you know how perfect that is about Perfect Crystal? This makes it a really fun game. Let's sell the items that we cannot use. Like Guard Spec, we're not going to use that. Nugget is very good for a lot of prize money. And X Special, get out of here. We will keep the Protein because we would need that. And I have a Water Stone. Daisy, can you look at Staryu's level up moves? Oh yeah, of course. Of course I can. Alright, give me just a sec. You know what? I'll move just in case. That way we won't see that screen. Alright, I'll wait here. Sorry guys for the wait, but it is just for Daisy to search. Alright. Yeah, Staryu level. Yeah, Lola moves. I'm gonna remove the 1 for 2, Gen 2, and then let's go to Bulbapedia. Alright. There is Bubble Beam we can learn. Yeah, but it's not nearly as powerful as Surface. And we will eventually, of course, move to their Ice Beam. Where is even the move tutor at all? Here. I don't know. Oh wait, I think... Oh, Daisy, I think the move tutor is only on a Wednesday and a Friday, I think. Or Wednesday and Sunday. So yeah, probably I need to change the clock to Sunday because you can also get the TM for return. Which could be helpful, but I'm not sure. I don't think we need return. I mean, wait a second, Rosalina. We can use return. Wait, what? What do you mean? Use it on me because I have officially fully evolved now and I have maximum friendship. Oh yeah, true. Alright guys, I'll save the game and I'll be back shortly because I'm going to teach Daisy a very useful move. Mm-hmm. Alright, we'll be seeing you all soon. That's right, we'll be back. Alright, we've reset the time, and here is what something important is gonna happen. We're gonna enter into the elevator because we don't wanna walk literally up. And we're gonna take floor 4, I believe. I think this is the right floor. I think it is so too. No, it isn't. It's one floor above that. There we go. Because here... Oh, wrong shop, sorry. Here... we can get return. And we're gonna teach return over headbutt. I know we want the flinch chance, but... return is 102 base power at maximum friendship, and... having return for Princess Daisy makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Even a ghost Pokemon can know return. Yeah, but we're teaching it to you, Daisy, because you have the most amount of friendship, and all the others don't. So this is why I'm gonna teach it to you over headbutt. And we also have the inventory, TM stuck in our inventory. So that means we can always use it whenever we can. But anyways, enough preparing. Time to actually battle Chelsea. And there is a fun fact what I'm gonna do. I really hope, I'm not gonna break the fourth wall, but I really hope the, sorry for yeah, I really hope, just like in Heart Gold Soul Silver, the rifle would say an extra text, like what Chelsea would do, like extra text, what she would say. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Who are you leading off with? Because Chelsea does have a Golbat to start off with. If it really has a Golbat, then I already know the perfect counter to a Golbat, and that is Dry Bones. I know, Silver, you are underleveled, but trust me, you will get a turn. Don't worry about it. Alright. We have entered the basement, and here comes Chelsea pretty much soon. In about now. There she is. Hold it. I saw you, so I tailed you. I don't need your underfoot while I take care of Team Rocket. Wow, you beat me before, didn't you? That was just a fluke. But I repay my debts. Yeah, I don't think that is a fluke, Chelsea. You will always be destroyed. Yup. And let's include the versus screen in 3, 2, 1, and go. Gotta love the Chelsea versus screens. And she's even on screen there. Mm-hmm. I don't have Thunderbolt, unfortunately, but why would I need it? It can flinch you. Okay, thank God that didn't happen. Nope. And this is why having Thunderbolt would have been way better. It goes for Confused Ray on you. Well, do what you gotta do, Golbats, but... okay, dang it. I have actually pretty good defense, and it can't really do much to me. Paraflinch. Actually, no, Paraflinch isn't a thing. Yeah, don't bother confusing me, because I can use Thunder Wave. Yeah, I'm glad Chelsea has no potions. She could have one at the end, but I don't know. I gotta say, I really love the steel typing. Its resistances is immense. Yep, it is. What are you gonna use? Euro Magnemite. Terrible idea. Fire Mario is gonna destroy it. Yeah, but now Chelsea will send out her for Alligator next. Well, if it's really gonna do that, then I have a different strategy. Yeah, what is your different strategy then? I'll use somebody else. Alright, we finally have Flame Wheel, which is better than Ember, but not by much. Yeah, finally we have a better move. I'm checking. Gotta go for Waluigi. It could have actually Bite. What? Okay, I did not expect for Alligator to be level 34. You missed Hypnosis. It goes for Scary Face. Wow. Yeah, does it even know Bite? Yeah, I knew it had that. Just put it to sleep. I flinched. Great. No. Nope. Can't deal with I can't deal with another Bite. It's just too risky. You know what? I don't know what to do. Yeah. Well, the only option for a super effective Pokemon is, the only super effective, Pokemon you could theoretically choose is, Dry Bones. Apparently it's a speed tie with me and, for Alligator. You know what? I'm gonna stall it. It's going for Rage. I don't know why it thinks Rage is a good idea. Yeah, but Silver is pretty much knocked out. Alright? Oh, no it isn't. Alright, okay, no outspeed. For Alligator won the speed tie, so yeah, bye-bye Silver. You know what? Daisy, this is risky, but I'm using you. Ooh, it goes for Scary Face. Yeah, but guess what I'm gonna use? Ha-ha! Confuse Ray! Eat that, Chelsea starter. You won't stop me this time. And let's go for return. Does it hit himself in confusion? No, it doesn't. It keeps on going for Scary Face. What's the point of that? Let's see how much return does. A maximum friendship. Okay, that does nothing. Man, for Alligator is very bulky defensively. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Yeah, I can't flinch it, but Bite could do a lot because it's same type. Let's see. Crit maybe? No. No crit. Now I'm gonna give up on that. That is a terrible idea. At least I can counter for Alligator pretty well. I should have actually evolved it. No, that was actually not smart, because if you evolve it, pretty much for Alligator can use Bite and then it would be super effective. Oh yeah. Oh, good thing you told me, Daisy. Thank God I didn't evolve it then. Nope. Because if you did evolve it, then you would have made this a whole lot harder on yourself. Yep, and I don't even have a lot of moves. Yeah, see, that would... Okay, that doesn't... That is how much a crit does. I don't even want to know how much that would have done to star, to star me in a way. Are you gonna do this potionless? I don't know. Well, I'm obviously not gonna do it potionless. I will heal. There we go. Yeah, sorry guys, I have to. I mean, Rival 4 is not easy, or in this case, Chelsea Free. It's not easy. No. If Rosalina is gonna beat Chelsea Free, it's gotta do it in a stylish way. Damn it. Another critical hit. And by the way, this is not Generation 1. Critical hits are a 1 in 16 chance in this game, or even a 1 in... yeah. That is just a vanilla critical hit, which I just got. Swift. It keeps on going for Scary Face against you. No. I don't know why the rival thinks that is the best idea, but... I did give you a lot of experience. Yeah. Sneasel. Ooh. Sneasel is not the best idea. Its defenses are terrible, your defense is humongous, and the only thing it can probably use is quick attack. Okay, that did a decent amount. That did almost like nothing. No, I know Umbreon's attacks aren't that good, but just bear with me here. I just gotta use Confused Ray strats, that is the best way. Okay, that's how much a critical it did. How much does a crit do here? Oh god. Who was the last Pokemon? It's a Haunter. But even a Haunter can't stop Umbreon. Because its ghost moves are not very effective. Bye-bye Sneasel. Yup. Easy takedown with you, Daisy. And Haunter comes out, which can't do anything to you. Alright, what did she say? Quit harassing me already! Oh, wait, no. Let me read that again. Quit harassing me already, Rosalina and Daisy. Yeah, hell no. Shut up, Chelsea. Just watch me destroy you. Okay, Shadow Ball. Wow, that did, like, nothing. Nope. Like I said, Daisy, you have very good defenses. And I think that is all Haunter can do. Shadow Ball. Wow, you just fully counter it. Yeah. Alright, Chelsea's destroyed. Why? Why do I lose? You suck! Take that L, Chelsea. I've assembled the toughest Pokemon. I didn't ease up on the gas, so why did I lose? Because you suck. I don't understand. Is what that Lance guy said true? That I don't treat my Pokemon properly? Love? Trust? Are they really what I lack? Are they keeping me from winning? I just don't understand. But it's not going to end here. Not now. Not because of this. I won't give up my dream of becoming the world's best Pokemon trainer. Might as well just give up, Chelsea, because there's nothing you can do. No. Alright, I'll be back after healing, guys. Alrighty. That was a fun Chelsea battle. Yup, especially when she literally just said at the end, quit harassing me. She even had the angry emoji over her character. Of course, she's pissed because we destroy her. Yup, and she deserves it for abusing you and Team Yoshi. Absolutely. Well, we'll be back soon. Alright. Okay, party is healed up, and we're gonna lead, of course, with the one and only Silver. It's the only Pokemon not level 30 yet. Exactly. But alright. I'm also extremely sorry if the video takes forever, but that is because, well, this is a very long section of the game. Wow, why does this grunt have a level 27 Rattata? Couldn't you have, like, Eradicate or something? Yeah, it could've, but this trainer feels like, nah, let's just use Rattata to see how bad I am. And it even goes for Quick Attack just to show off. Yeah, Pursuit did like 3 damage. Yep. This is how bad Rattata is in the Pokemon. I mean, you could use it for, like, Generation 3 with Gut strategy, but it's just, it is a bad Pokemon, It is a bad Pokemon, however. Alright, I'll take the full heal. This is probably the way to go. No, it isn't. It's not the way to go. Here's another grunt. Okay. I think you need to open doors 2 and 1. Yeah. That could be the reason. Right, Silver. Yeah, Shadow Ball does like nothing. It goes for Harden, which is great. It sucks that my best attacking move is Fly, which is a 2-turn attack and also has a 5% chance to miss. Yeah, it really sucks. Also, will you evolve your Staryu? Yeah, I seen to think, yeah, let's just evolve it, because its moveset is pretty much almost complete, other than Ice Beam, which we will use instead of Recover. Recover is good to keep for a while, but eventually it'll be worthless, so after this battle, we're pretty much just gonna evolve Elisa into a Starmie. And the reason why I want Starmie is because, well, it is very good. Well, is it really that good against the against Archer's Houndour and Houndoom? Don't worry, I have Umbreon that can counter both. Oh yeah, of course. I can counter them because I am the same type. Yep. And the Houndour and Houndoom, all they have to use is Bite, pretty much. And even though you don't do much damage, they can't do much to you either. Well, we could see Focus Energy Quick Attack. Wow, it naturally outspeeds me. Okay, and I flinched. You know what? No, screw you. I'm not gonna deal with this. I'm not gonna bother knocking myself out due to a critical hit. I'll be smart. Yeah, that was very good. So apparently it was either a speed tie or I don't know. Yeah, Silver is not that fast. Yeah, but Silver is also the Pokemon we need to get from place to place, otherwise it wouldn't work. That is where the final Rocket Grunt is. Let's just activate Switch 2. Here's one of these burglars, and for those we're using the SNES theme again. But first things first, let's evolve Elisa. Because we don't really need other moves at all. No. Very glad that evolution stones are available here. Yeah, true. There we go. We're also gonna heal. There we go. And let's activate the theme, pretty much. I could use it for editing, but no, I'm using it here. Alright, give me just a second. Yeah, we're trying to find the Pokemon goal. Yeah, we'll just type it in. Let me type it in for you. Alright, I got it. Okay, let's put it on. Alright. Battle time. Yeah, this one went poorly, but whatever. Alright, Growlithe. That was a pretty good matchup for Elisa. I know it is, but even Silver can do pretty well. Yeah, and the recoil is, of course, a quarter of the damage you dealt. It goes for Ember. Unless it burns me, it isn't a big deal. And you jinxed it. Wow. Yeah, but do you know what is a thing, Daisy? Critical hits ignore burn in Generation 2. Yeah. I don't know how that is even a thing, but that is great. And you know what? Since I am burnt, there is something I can do. Well, what are you gonna do? There we go. No need to worry. Yeah, but now if you get poisoned, what would you do now? Then? Well, I won't, because I'm gonna use fly in case it goes for... Okay, no. Ah, it didn't happen. I wanted it to use self-destruct while I'm in the air. I think this coughing doesn't want to do that unless it's at low health. Yeah, fair enough. You know what? I don't want to... Let's just try fly strats again. Yeah, that does a lot of damage. Smock does have a 40% chance to poison. I know. Okay. No poison again. How am I lucky with not getting poisoned? I got burned right away, and I didn't get poisoned. Yeah, on multiple occasions you could have been poisoned. Those were probably like around 10% odds you didn't get poisoned a single time. I do like how much the burglars pay me. It is very helpful. Alright. Let's also open the door number 1 to see where that's gonna go. Does that even lead you anywhere? Well, it leads to a rocket grunt finding me. Alright then. A rocket grunt, alright. What does it have? It of course has coughing. No surprise, but this time I'm not going to use silver. Now be an accident waiting to happen. Let's use my newly evolved Staryu. Or Starmie, actually. Starmie, yeah, Starmie. Sorry. I meant Starmie. Poisoned, of course. Of course, Starmie gets poisoned, and Togetic doesn't. Well, maybe it's because Starmie is also purple. Yeah, fair enough. Do you even have full heals? I'll check. Yeah, I have 3 of them. Alright. Yeah, I need to Typhlosion as quickly as I can because only he can know the elemental punches, and also, yeah, only he can know the elemental punches, that is all. Let's see, Flame Wheel into action. Yeah, it's only base 60 power. Yeah, it does like almost nothing. It's good that Muck just went for pounds instead of just the other move. Yeah. I mean, any smart guy would have immediately just poisoned my Pokemon if they were ever using Muck. But who would actually use Muck? Well, unless it's a poison type run, you could use it for tanking damage. Alright. Let's use the full heal on Starmie, or Elisa in this case. And let's use a Super Potion, not a Hyper Potion. I don't want to use that early. But a Super Potion on Silver. And let's use it against this burglar. Okay, fake news. I accidentally baited out the music. Well, this one needs to stay off. Oh, this one. Alright, that is the one I haven't faced yet. That burglar. Sorry, I messed up the timing. Big time. Well, that's okay. Last headbutt of this one. Okay, lovely. It goes for self-destruct. I wish it would have done that a little bit later, and of course a crit. Great, I missed out on experience. No, you don't. Yeah, because I can revive. Oh, I only have one of them? Oh my god. I really need to buy more revives. Really clever. Fire Punch on a fire Pokemon. How genius are you? Alright. Crit did a lot, but it is okay. It is a 2-hit KO at least. Why Magmar no Smog? I'm not sure. Yeah. You know what? This time I'm gonna predict, this time I'm at low health, so it probably will go for self-destruct, but I'm gonna use Fly. Yeah, go for self-destruct, I dare you. Oh, now it doesn't. Why does the AI have to be smart? Yeah, for real. Okay, that did a lot of damage. Man, I hate you, Burglar Duncan! I hate you. It's just predicting my moves. Mercy. No! You're not getting any mercy at all. My god. Alright. Well, guys, once again, I'll be back soon. Oh, how can you activate the other one? I have an idea. What if I switch that off? Nope, doesn't work. Let's turn it on again. No, you messed that up. We probably need to switch, you need to turn off the first switch. Like, literally, how can I get this item? No, that is not the solution. So this one has to be open. Wait. Why don't you turn them all on? Yeah, that is a genius idea, but if I do that... Yeah, this still doesn't open. You know what? I'm not gonna bother. This is... We have another one of these trainers. Alright, I'll be back soon, guys, when I figure out a puzzle. Alright, we'll be back again soon. Man, so many cuts. Man, that puzzle was so annoying. I immediately realized you basically need to do the countdown of 3, 2, and 1. If you clear that, then officially you cleared the puzzle. But I couldn't figure it out all by myself, which... Well, if you played Pokemon Crystal or Pokemon Red, Gold and Silver, I mean, for the first time, that is a really big problem. But anyways, here's another grunt. Jesse is gonna say that it has something to scare me. Well, don't worry, because it doesn't. Well, Gloom with Sleep Powder. Well, it has Sleep Powder. That could be a problem. Or Stun Spore. Both of those are pretty bad. Gloom is pretty good defensively, so yeah. New Flywood will knock it out. Acid can lower my defense, which didn't for the record. Well, funny enough, I will tell you that in one of my gameplays, I will maybe have this Pokemon. Nice health, Rosalina. Yeah, I know it's nice health. I know everybody would want to hear that joke again. But yeah, I don't know how it happened again, but the game constantly will tell me that Silver wants to learn Safeguard. I'm not teaching Safeguard. Although it will be useful to prevent Pokemon from being statused, it doesn't really help all that much. Especially if a Pokemon outspeeds you, for the records. Yeah. How could I? Alright. Ultra Ball. And let's finish the rest of the Rocket Hideouts. Well, here is a mandatory trainer. Where? Oh yeah, there. Alright. Let's swap into a different Pokemon that is level 30, like Elisa for an example. And let's use it against this Rocket Grunt. You're not going any farther. You don't show mercy to enemies, not even brats? Well, if you're talking about a brat, then you're talking about Chelsea, perhaps. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I ain't scared of you. Even, what is your Raticate gonna do? Yeah, probably Hyper Fang it could, but that is all. Yeah, hell no. Type boosted Surf will knock it out. Golbat's could be scary. Yeah, I know it is. Alright. Alright, another Grunt defeated. And what is in here? Maxi Fur. Something I'm gonna store in my PC, or else I would be having too full of a backpack. Which is something I don't want to have. No. There's the director, but you have to take out this Grunt. It doesn't matter if you go far away. Yeah, even if I reach this side, it would notice me. So yeah, that is a mandatory trainer. There's the Hayunk guy. Yeah. And before it had just Eradicate, now it even has a Grimer. Yeah, but Grimer doesn't have probably a good special defense stat, so Surf is probably going to 1-hit. Oh! Alright. Nice. Yeah. It's also funny to say you're trying to say 1-hit KO, but then it's 1-hit KO! Like in in a shock impression, for an example. Yeah, and even Weezing has terrible special defense, so another 1-hit KO easily done. It could also barely survive, which luckily it didn't. Nope. I will make sure also Daisy can get Typhlosion and everybody else around level 40 for the Elite Four, because level 40 is probably like the fairest level. How did you get this far? Well, I have my sense of humor. Actually, that's not the reason how you made it that far. No, but whatever. These Grunts with Coughings, man, they aren't really all that good. Yeah, do you remember Rosalina? Do you remember when Gabrielle just complained about these annoying bikers with poison Pokemon? These grunts are way worse. I I'm not surprised that Chelsea is working by Team Rocket. Yeah, no surprise. She even loves Jessie. Wait, she does? Mm-hmm. She does love Jessie. Wow. Alright, I'll try to flinch the coughing. Excellent. Just predicted it. Yep, and it's knocked out. Actually, I'm not sure if Karen's Umbreon is a female too, because we could use Attract. Yeah, I could give it a whole lot of trolley sets. However, the thing is, if I look at your moveset, Daisy, I really don't want to get rid of some of the important moves. I mean, Confuse Ray is a level up move, which I can't remove or else it's gone forever. Same goes with Bite. I can remove Return and reteach it later, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think Attract is really that helpful. Confuse Ray is a little bit better. Because Confuse Ray would never, would always hit. Yeah, Attract will always hit, but it's not really that helpful. Let's use Waluigi. Another TM sound I have to include. Yep. We've got the card key. You got it, Director. Team Rocket is no longer going to be bothering this at all. And we got the Amulet coin, which means our prize money is doubled. Well, that is great. I will give it to... let's... Yeah, eventually, I do know on certain days you can get like the magnet, you can get spell tag. I'll give it for you now, Daisy. Alright. What else is even there? Well, I can't even... I can't even access those areas. You know what? Forget about it. Alright, time to battle a whole lot of executives. Yep. We'll have to battle Proton, Ariana, and at last, Archer. And I know who each of them are. This is just a normal grunt. Alright. And we'll use the 3 other versus screens on the other ones. Alrighty. Ooh, Raticate. That is not a good Pokemon to set up for Waluigi. I know it doesn't, but don't worry. It would have been better for you if you just put it to sleep. Yeah, I know it would have been better. I'll try it now. There we go. This is also what I would need in order to get the legendary beast to spawn. Since I can't damage Eradicate, I'll just heal everything. Because it's not like it can do much to me. Yeah, and it's even asleep, so yeah. Easy stall methods. Oh, that's much better. I can at least attack that Pokemon. Yeah, and it can't use self-destruct because it can't hit you. Nope. I mean, it can go for it, but it can't kill me. Special defense drop. All it can do is go for a double-resisted Sludge. Can't be poisoned, because I am poison type 2. Awesome. Yeah. Smog. That would probably do like 1 damage. I'll say 2. What? You predicted the amount of damage. Yep. The next trainer will have a Golbat, so... And that is Proton. Confuse Ray. Let me take a look at the moves. I don't need Confuse Ray. I need Hypnosis to put things to sleep. Confusing things is not good. Nope. This is where Proton is. Yeah, let's take down Proton first. We're gonna send out Dry Bones, although it's slow, doesn't matter. Alright, Proton, stop, I'm known as a Team Rocket Fortress. You're not taking another step. Yeah, but what we will take is a versus screen in 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, this is a new versus screen. And there is Proton on the background. Actually, we're wrong. It has more than a Golbat. It probably has something else, I'm not sure. Wing attack does like nothing. If we get a paralysis, that'll be nice. No paralysis? Alright, we don't need paralysis then. It wises up and goes for Confuse Ray. Why didn't you do that first? You know what? You could have also equipped a Bitterberry just to prevent being confused. Yeah, but I actually want to save all the Bitterberries for the Elite Four. For the Elite Four, having a Bitterberry is obviously required. I'm gonna stay in and paralyze the Weezing. Why would you want to go for a weak tackle? Alright, I snap out of Confusion, which is in this game called as Confuse No More. It also says maybe it can't attack, but in the other games, and here also fully paralyzed, in Generation 3 and beyond, I would say it might not be able to move, or is paralyzed, it can't move. Yeah. But fully paralyzed also makes sense. I mean, you could also put in there that the Pokemon is parahaxed. Well, that is what one of the ladies did say in one of the episodes. Oh yeah, yeah, I know which lady you mean. It's the lady that actually spoke for Storyteller Toads. Time for another versus screen. Don't I think Pokemon are cute? I think my Pokemon are cute after they beat yours. Well, let's use the cute one now. Yep, and with another versus screen. That's the second one, but there's one more. But this is the second one against Ariana, which you have seen before. In 3, 2, 1, go. Man, these versus screens, love to edit them. Wait, what? This isn't Ariana. Actually, no, this isn't. No, indeed, this isn't. This is just a regular grunt. Our bad. Ariana is apparently upstairs. Yeah, Ariana is indeed on the 5th floor. Whoopsies. Our mistake. Yeah, we didn't add a versus screen there, so don't worry. The real versus screen will come later. Why is it using pre-evolved Pokemon? That's a little sad. Yeah, in fact, it's so sad. I'm just gonna go for Togetic and Fly against this Oddish. I don't even need to be at maximum health. I can be at orange bar and I can survive. You missed Poison Powder, although I don't really mind if I'm poisoned. I'd rather be poisoned than put to sleep or paralyzed. Yeah. I'm glad that Ekans doesn't have Intimidate, because that is a Generation 3 thing. That would be annoying. Yeah, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee Daisy abilities aren't a thing, and Infinite TMs are a thing as well. Well, that is great. That we can do that. Indeed. A Gloom. Alright. Let's use Waluigi to end off the Gloom. Yeah, all it can do is just use Stun Spore or, yeah, whatever. Yeah, it can use Stun Spore, hit Sleep Powder, but I'm going for Hypnosis first because I don't want to bother with it. Even though it has very bulky defense. It goes for Acid. Why would you use that on a Poison Ghost Pokemon? Yeah, this Grunt is not thinking well. It doesn't even know what the type even is. No, that is only you. Hello? Mary, why? Why do I have to suffer through this? Meowth, help me. Yeah, that is Meowth. Where's even Professor Oak? I don't know. But what I do know is that here is the real Ariana. Remember me from the hideout in Mahogany Town? I lost then, but I won't this time. Oh yeah? Just you wait. Yup, and now the real versus screen versus Ariana in 3, 2, 1, go. There it is. And there is Ariana on the background. Yep, and after that, it is Archer left. Sucks that Pralton only has one versus screen. Yeah, but that is because in the other game... Yeah, in the other game, that is literally because... they made Pralton be in the Slowpoke Well, but in this game, there is no executive in Slowpoke Well, so we can't say it counts. It'll just go for Rap, wow. I mean, Rap already does 1/16 rounded down, so that doesn't really matter. I think Swift would do a whole lot more. Yeah, all it has is not very effective attacks. Yeah, and I am immune to poison. Another thing. Well, it could be that glare. All right. Thanks a lot. Just making me para-wrapped. That's a new word that we've heard of. Yeah, if you're paralyzed and wrapped, that is what I call para-wrapped. Parafuse is paralyzed and confused at the same time. And Paraflinch is when somebody is trying to flinch you by using, like, that. Bite. Thank God Arbok has no way of knowing Confuse Ray. Yep, and luckily I was able to hit, but yeah, I knew this wouldn't knock it out. I am at least not wrapped anymore. But I am gonna swap out, because I don't want to deal with... There we go. I got flinched, now I'm gonna be... flinched again, alright, nice. And let me guess, now I'm gonna be parahaxed? No. Thank God you're not parahaxed. That would have been very awful. Yep. Alright, level 2, Dry Bones. It's gonna use Vileplume. I'll use Fire Mario. Oh God. This Vileplume won't be much fun, let me tell you. Nope. And it's gonna take like a 3... Alright, 2 Flame Wheels. It's a range. So it's a range for a 2-hit KO. Hopefully we can get it with Flame Wheel. Yeah, let's hope you get the range. Or critical hit, which makes it an automatic 2-hit KO. Yeah, okay, I got the range. That is fine by me too. Level 32, Fire Mario. Oh yeah, and Daisy, do you know the reason why, do you also know the reason why why, Chelsea had a level 34 for Alligator? The game is still using, the level up move, pretty much the level ups from Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Alright, I'm gonna heal, Dry Bones, although it's not necessary, because Pursuit does, like, nothing. No. 10 damage at most. And let's use a full heal to get rid of the paralysis. Thank you very much. Because I don't want to deal with being paralyzed. And you're at a nice amount of health again. Yeah, but Murkrow outspeeds me and puts me below my nice amount of health. But alright. I do have to say one thing, Daisy. I cannot reliably go for, I can't reliably just go for, a move, for Dry Bones against Archer, because Archer has, the Houndour. This can't be happening. Yeah, too bad, Ariana. Alright, who are you gonna use instead? Let me see. Who is the perfect counter? Let me check your moves, Daisy. That's fine. 78 defense, yeah. Your attack stats are terrible. Even your special defense is very good. Yeah, you're more of a bulky Pokemon, and you're a little bit slow. Darn. I'd say you use you. Alright, time to battle Archer. Oh, you managed to get this far? You must be quite the trainer. We intend to take over this radio station and announce our comeback. That should bring our boss Giovanni back from his solo training. We are going to regain our former glory. I won't allow you to interfere with our plans. We will interfere first screen. Yup, the final one. In 3, 2, 1. There we go. Yeah, Archer looks amazing. That's one thing for sure. And there he is, with his Houndour, Houndoom, and others. Yeah, he's pretty overleveled. And he's also a very big problem. Wasn't it better for you just to use Fire Mario? I know, Daisy, but I do want to give you a chance, if you get what I mean. Yeah, I get what you mean. I mean, Houndour, all it can do is just use Ember, and if it hits himself in confusion, that does massive damage. Oh my god. Wow. And, okay, that's how much Return does. Good to know. Alright, come on, hit yourself in confusion again. Oh no. Please don't burn me. No, thank goodness no burn. That would have been annoying. Alright. That is one down. You know what? I'll just use Fire Mario for the rest of the time. I know Fire Mario will be overleveled again. I know, guys. But trust me, this is the only way to go. I also think you can remove Cut and then teach Hidden Power Ice for it. And perhaps some other moves. Well, Hidden Power Ice and Earthquake will be swapped around, Daisy. So that is something you do need to know. Yeah, Flame Wheel does actually a lot more. I don't know why I didn't use Flame Wheel. Yeah, Flame Wheel does a lot. Crit didn't matter. Nope. And now comes out the Scary Houndoom. It's at level 38. It obviously outspeeds you. But hopefully this doesn't knock it out. Holy crap. That did a lot. It misses with bites. That is great to see. And dig, yeah, that doesn't do a lot. Nope. I'm gonna use a Super Potion. And this is the Pokemon that we'll eventually be facing against, yeah. Wow, Bite actually does a whole lot more than I would expect, so it looks to me I have to use one of my Hyper Potions, actually. You could even use Elisa with Surf. No, that is a bad idea, because, yeah. The problem is... Well, this is also a problem, but... Yeah, the problem is with using Elisa... Houndoom can easily knock it out. It's now a Psychic type, remember that, Daisy? Yeah, true. I evolved it, and that is a massive issue. Going for Confuse Ray and Return strats is probably the best. Especially if it hits himself in confusion, which it did. Yeah, nice. Does Archer have potions? No. Probably not. No, but it is no longer confused, so that is a little bit annoying. Well, it doesn't matter, because I knock it out. Yeah, Daisy, I actually underestimated your attack. You still do a lot of damage. Well, duh, I'm a maximum friendship. No, forgive me, Giovanni. I think you will. How could this be? Our dreams have come to naught. I wasn't up to the task after all like Giovanni did before me. Alright, bye, Archer. Rosetta, thank you. Alright. You got the Clarabelle. Normally you would either get the Rainbow Wing or the other one. Yeah. Alright, well that is it, guys. We have one Ultra Ball, and after that we're pretty much done. What I am gonna do soon later, guys, is to grind to get the TMs for Ice Beam, and I'll also get to get the Move Tutor for Ice Beam, and also to get the Move Tutor for Thunderbolt and Flamethrower, which Typhlosion learns way too late. That way I don't even need Fire Punch. I can use Thunder Punch, Flamethrower, Earthquake, and Hidden Power Ice. Or you could use Return. Now Return wouldn't work because I wouldn't be at enough friendship. That is one thing for sure. Well, if you watch through this entire video, well, you can call yourself a massive hero like what I am right now for saving the whole wide area. And I really hope you all enjoyed this video of Rosalina. There's not only destroying Chelsea, but 3 executives at the same time. Yup. If you did enjoy the video, hit the like button, share it to your friends, subscribe if you're new. And we'll see you all for more Pokemon episodes. See ya! Bye!